Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers, Selina Wu declares war on Sonny and Jason. General Hospital spoilers tease that for several years now Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard and Selina Wu Lydia Look have coexisted in Port Charles. As the only two family left of the 5 crime families that operated in Northeast, Sonny and Selina have managed to mostly stay out of each other's way. Sonny even allowed Selina to operate her illegal poker game at the Savoy since it didn't conflict with any of Sonny's criminal interests in town. But there have been a few cracks in their relationship, especially in the last year or so. Sonny cousin, Gladys Corbin Bonnie Burrows suddenly found herself the conservator of Sasha Gilmore's Sophia Matson finances. That means that Gladys found herself in control of a small fortune. Selina soon invited Gladys to play poker in the back room of the Savoy. It wasn't long before Sasha found herself tens of thousands of dollars in debt to Selina. Demanding payback, Selina suggested that Gladys could spy on Sonny for her. Although Sonny never discovered Selina's offer, he still forbade her from holding any further games once he learned she took advantage of his cousin. When an unknown enemy began targeting mob bosses all over the country, Selina and Sonny came up with a plan to smoke the culprit out. They leaked information that they were meeting in one of Selina's warehouses in the hopes of identifying their common enemy. When Sonny's long-missing enforcer Jason Morgan Steve Burton was suspected of being the enemy, Selina mistakenly believed that Sonny and Jason had been working together all this time. After telling Curtis Ashford Donald Tuner of her suspicious, Selina hasn't been seen since. While she may be in hiding, it seems more likely that Selina is planning her next move. If she truly believes that Sonny and Jason are working together to eliminate, she's going to come back fighting. She's most likely plotting a way to take both Sonny and Jason out. If it comes to war between the Wu and Corinthos organizations, there will likely be innocent collateral damage. Selina could easily go after someone like Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros or Michael Corinthos Chad Duell before all is said and done. Where is Selina now? Does she still believe that Sonny and Jason are after her? If there is a mob war, who will pay the biggest price? Anything can happen in Port Charles, so stay tuned to General Hospital, airing weekdays on ABC. Title: Shadows of Loyalty, Selina Wu's Vendetta Unveiled. In the heart of Port Charles, where whispers echo through the corridors of power and alliances shift like sand in a desert storm, the tension rises to a crescendo as Selina Wu, a woman of mystery and power, steps into the fray, declaring war on the pillars of the city's underworld, Sonny Corinthos and his loyal enforcer, Jason Morgan. The sun hung low over the skyline of Port Charles, casting long shadows across the cobblestone streets. In a secluded corner of the city, the doors of a nondescript warehouse swung open with a creak, revealing a dimly lit chamber filled with the murmurs of clandestine deals and whispered secrets. It was here that Selina Wu, a figure cloaked in darkness and ambition, made her presence known. With a gaze as sharp as a dagger and a smile that concealed more than it revealed, Selina Wu emerged from the shadows, her eyes gleaming with a steely determination that sent shivers down the spines of those who dared to meet her gaze. Sonny Corinthos, she murmured, her voice a velvet whisper laced with venom. Your reign of power ends here. For years, Sonny Corinthos had ruled the streets of Port Charles with an iron fist, his name synonymous with fear and respect in equal measure. But now, Selina Wu stood poised to challenge his authority, her motives shrouded in mystery and her allegiance unknown. As whispers of Selina's declaration of war spread like wildfire through the city, Sonny Corinthos found himself faced with a threat unlike any he had encountered before. For Selina Wu was no mere adversary, she was a force to be reckoned with, her resources vast and her reach extending far beyond the borders of Port Charles. But Selina's vendetta was not limited to Sonny alone. As the days turned into weeks and the tension between the rival factions escalated to dangerous new heights, it became clear that Jason Morgan, Sonny's loyal enforcer and right-hand man, was also in Selina's crosshairs. For Jason Morgan was more than just a hired gun, he was a symbol of loyalty and unwavering devotion in a world where betrayal lurked around every corner. And now, Selina Wu sought to tear down that symbol, brick by brick, until nothing remained but ashes and dust. But as Selina's plot began to unfold and the battle lines were drawn, it became evident that there was more to her vendetta than met the eye. For hidden beneath the surface of her icy facade lay a tangled web of secrets and lies, each more devastating than the last. As Selina's true motives were laid bare and alliances were tested to their breaking point, the fate of Port Charles hung in the balance. For in a city where loyalty was a currency and trust a rare commodity, only the strongest would survive. In the end, as the dust settled and the echoes of battle faded into the night, one thing remained certain: Selina Wu had declared war on Sonny Corinthos and Jason Morgan, and the repercussions would be felt for years to come. For in the shadows of Port Charles, where secrets whispered on the wind and alliances shifted like sand in a desert storm, only the strongest would emerge victorious. As the sun dipped below the skyline of Port Charles, shadows lengthened across the city, casting an air of uncertainty over its residents. In the heart of it all, General Hospital buzzed with the usual chaos, nurses and doctors navigating the corridors with practiced ease. But behind the veneer of normalcy, whispers spread like wildfire, igniting rumors of impending conflict. At the epicenter of this brewing storm stood Selina Wu, a woman whose presence commanded attention, her dark eyes ablaze with determination. She was no stranger to power, having built an empire from the ground up, but her latest endeavor would test even her formidable resolve. The tension between Selina and Sonny Corinthos had simmered for months, a clash of titans destined to erupt into open warfare. As the undisputed kingpin of Port Charles, Sonny's influence reached every corner of the city, his shadow casting a long and ominous pall over those who dared to challenge him. But Selina was no mere pawn in this game of chess. With her own resources and alliances, she had carved out a niche of power that threatened to rival Sonny's reign. And now, she stood poised to make her move, a declaration of war that would send shockwaves through the criminal underworld and beyond. It began with a subtle shift in the balance of power, whispers of discontent murmured in darkened alleys and smoky backrooms. Selina's reach extended far beyond her legitimate enterprises, her tendrils of influence infiltrating even the most sacred of Sonny's territories. Rumors swirled of clandestine meetings, alliances forged in secrecy as Selina amassed her forces for the inevitable confrontation. But it wasn't just Sonny who found himself in her crosshairs. No, Selina's ambitions knew no bounds, and there was another figure in Port Charles who stood as an obstacle to her plans. Jason Morgan, Sonny's loyal enforcer and confidant, had long been a thorn in Selina's side. His unwavering loyalty to Sonny made him a formidable adversary, a fact that did not escape Selina's notice. But where others saw a challenge, Selina saw an opportunity. With Jason in her sights, Selina plotted her next move with meticulous precision. She knew that to strike at Sonny, she would first need to neutralize his most trusted ally. And so, she set her sights on Jason, weaving a web of deceit and betrayal that would shake the foundation of his loyalty to Sonny. As the days turned into weeks, tensions reached a boiling point, the air thick with anticipation of the inevitable showdown. Selina's forces mobilized in the shadows, their movements shrouded in secrecy as they prepared for the coming storm. And then, on a fateful night that would be etched into the annals of Port Charles history, Selina made her move. With a precision that bordered on surgical, she struck at the heart of Sonny's empire, unleashing a wave of chaos that threatened to consume everything in its path. The streets of Port Charles erupted into violence, The sound of gunfire echoing through the night as Selina's forces clashed with Sonny's loyal soldiers. In the midst of the chaos, Jason found himself torn between his loyalty to Sonny and the unsettling realization that Selina's words held a dangerous allure. But even as the battle raged on, it became clear that this was more than just a struggle for power. It was a clash of ideologies, a war for the soul of Port Charles itself. And in the eye of the storm stood Selina Wu, a woman driven by ambition and fueled by the flames of her own determination. As the dust settled and the smoke cleared, the landscape of Port Charles had been forever altered. Selina's declaration of war had left its mark, a scar that would serve as a reminder of the day that one woman dared to challenge the might of Sonny Corinthos and his empire. But amidst the rubble and the wreckage, one question lingered in the minds of all who bore witness to the carnage: what would come next? For in the world of General Hospital, where power is the ultimate currency and alliances are forged and broken with the turn of a knife, the only certainty is uncertainty. And as Selina Wu stood triumphant amidst the chaos, one thing was clear: the battle had only just begun.